Hello children, welcome to the second part of our chapter Verbs and Tenses. In the first part of our video, we have discussed about the verbs and three of the tenses, that is present, past and future. In that video, we have discussed about all the parts of present tense. Today, we will discuss about the four kinds of past tense. Children, today we will discuss the different parts of the past tense. Just like the present tense, past tense is also having four parts. Past indefinite or simple past tense, past continuous tense, past perfect tense, and past perfect continuous tense. All these tenses are being divided according the formation of their sentences. That is simple sentences, negative sentences, and interrogative sentences. The first one is past indefinite or simple past tense. Past indefinite tense indicates that the action described in the sentence has happened before and is not a current happening. It is just a express an action that is just completed and just happened normally a short time before speaking. For making the simple sentences in past indefinite tense, we use subject. Then second form of the verb is used and object. Example is Anu went to school. For making the negative sentences, subject, then we use did not along with the first form of the verb and then object will be used. Example is they did not spend it all. When we have to make the interrogative sentences, then the verb did along with the first form of the verb will be used in the starting of the sentence. So the rule is did, then subject, and then first form of the verb, and after that object. The most important thing is in these sentences we put question marks at the end of the sentence. Example is did he break his arm? Now the next tense is past continuous tense. Past continuous tense is a verb tense which is used to show that an ongoing past action was happening at the specific moment of interruption, or that two ongoing actions were happening at the same time. In past continuous tense, we use was or were along with the ing in the first form of the verb. For making the simple sentences, we use this formula subject, then was or were, first form of the verb, then ing and then object. Example is she was missing her parents. For making the negative sentences, subject, then was or were, then not, then ing along with the first form of the verb and then object. Example is he was not disturbing me. For making the interrogative sentences, we use was or were in the starting of the sentence. Then subject and first form of the verb, then ing and then object will be used. Example is was he swimming in the pool? Were they dancing in the party? Now we are starting with the past perfect tense. Past perfect is a verb tense which is used to show that an action took place once or many times before another point in the past. In past perfect tense, we use had along with the third form of the verb. We form simple sentences in this way. Subject, then head and third form of the verb and then object. Example is, police had caught the thief. In negative sentences, we use had not and then third form of the verb. Example is, he had not broken the chair. For making the interrogative sentences, had will be used at the starting of the sentence and then subject, then third form of the verb and then object. Example is, had it rained. Now, past perfect continuous tense. Past perfect continuous tense is a verb tense which is used to show that an action is started in the past and continued up to another point in the past. Past perfect continuous tense is formed by using had been plus ing along with the first form of the verb. In simple sentences, we use subject, then had been, then first form of the verb, ing, then object, and after this since or for, and then time. For example, she had been crying for 2 hours. For making negative sentences, had not been will be used. Example is, the man had not been working for 2 days. In interrogative sentences, we use had at the starting of the sentence, then subject, then been, after this first form of the verb, ing, then object and since or for and then time. Example is, had he been studying since 5 o'clock? That's all for today. Now the future tense will be explained in the next part of the video. Thank you.